Okay, so this is part 3 of the floor repair nightmare at the house. The guys had pulled up the other section. The house is kind of like split down the middle. See how like at the peak of the roof there, so one half is to the left, the other half is to the right. And it really shows on the floor. You can see like the seam where they butted it up. Junk. They found some rot. You can see that they have to take out this. They had to cut out this main joist. You see how like the boards aren't connected right here. Let's see if I can get a good shot right there. You see how they had to cut that out? That was rotted right there, where these floor joists bolted up to. The guys went to go take a lunch break and get more material, of course, right? There's always something to. The job just keeps adding on and adding on. You can see it's pretty dark insulation right there, where it had gotten wet. Yeah, where it got wet. There's just a side view of it. You see where they, this joist right here. They had to cut it. It was rotted real bad right here, all the way to there. So they're gonna go get another one in there, and then they're gonna put a bunch of lag bolts and stuff, and then they'll tighten it up. They just got done putting all of these in, like extra supports for it. You can see where they stop at the laminate and the underlayment. It's still kind of, it's a little soft in this one spot over here. It's not too bad. So now they put those little supports underneath it to keep it from bouncing and stuff, get more secure. But it's a real shame how the hole underneath of this thing is just slowly rotting. Yeah, I really feel like it. After these repairs, I think it may be time to get out from underneath this, because it's just going to continue. You know, there's a condensation issue, and it's not gonna fix itself. So this kind of project here, you can expect to do every I don't know, every year, 2 years, once these surfaces or these areas start to show themselves, you know. So this insulation here isn't too bad, but I asked the guys to punch holes in every low spot in here, just because if there is moisture, which it looks like it is, it looks like it's pretty moist. Any moisture that would, build up in there, maybe it could just drip out. So I don't think it's going to do much other than, keep it from building up. But the problem is the climate down here is it's too humid most of the year, and I keep the house, you air condition the house, so the difference in temperature is just going to cause a condensation issue, and it's just underneath the house. It's just a poor design in this climate. These houses aren't meant to last forever. And this one's 21 years old now, 2018. So yeah, it's seen better days, that's for sure. So they just went and piled up more of the laminate that they pulled up today. So they said they're going to be able to put the living room back together today. So they're going to fix this and then put it all back together. So we should have the living room back together tonight, which would be nice. I could show you some more condensation on the window. It's like, I think it was like 43 outside today. Well, right now it's 43 outside. Inside is 57, and you can see the condensation on the window. Look at this. You can see that one. I might be coming in too tight on that. Let's see. Here you can see how that is soaked, right? And then it just piles up under here. Look at this. Ugh, it's soaked. This is wet. It's wet right there. Yep. Just wet, and it does it on all of these north-facing windows. It's like as if the glass is bad or something and just has no insulating properties. It's almost like it's a single pane glass. And you know, you can see right here, man, it's wet. Look at this. That's wet and dirty. This house, I'm done with it. I'm ready to fix it and sell it. Get out from underneath this thing. You can see I'm trying to do some spring cleaning in the shed. It's a mess. Oh goodness. But we're making progress. We should have this place fixed today. The living room. We still have the kitchen and the master closet yet to work on. And I had the insurance adjuster out here. It was Thursday night? No, it was Wednesday night, and he gave me the results on Thursday. And he said a letter would follow with, you know, basically what he said. He said because the condensation was a slow event over years, that it wasn't a, an accidental or like a immediate event, like a pipe that had burst or a flood or something like that, that they don't cover that. So it's a good thing that I had saved up some rainy day funds to address this. But you know, what if I didn't? What if I was living paycheck to paycheck and couldn't afford the repair? The structure of the house would, the integrity of the house would just fall apart. And then the house would collapse, and then they'd have to insure the whole, they'd have to, give replacement costs. It's a ripoff, it's what it is. My dad said it the best, they're ripoff artists, and for sure. I've been here, almost 10 years, and between $3,000 and $4,000 a year. You're talking between $30,000 and $40,000 I've paid to these people, and they can't reimburse me, what I've spent for this already, $5,000-6,000 on this repair. Yeah. And we couldn't get anything for mold either, which is unbelievable, right? Like his insulation doesn't come black or brown; it comes pink or yellow, and you can see how dark that is, and that's not because of just dust and dirt. I do believe that is a bit of the mold, but I'm trying not to walk on this side over here right now because, it's not being supported here. Anyway, that's a little progress update. I'm ready to get this project done. I hate having the house tore up like this. Yep, I do. I hate having it tore up. I just got done vacuuming while the guys were at lunch, just to keep the dust down, I have the air conditioning off. It's nice and cool today. That thing works great. That's a real good wet dry vac. So, all right, I'll try to give another nice shot here where we're at. Hopefully we can get this living room section done. I am glad though that this section here is just this narrow channel and not all the way in here. I mean, I guess that's a blessing, right, in disguise, that it's not the whole thing. So, oh goodness, place looks good. Yeah, place looks good. So I'll do another video. I know it's another long-winded one where I'm just rattling off a bunch of gibberish. Kind of see under here, trying to give all the good angles. You can see where they had replaced that board on the other side, and he said when we pulled this side off, he was going to cut that rotted piece out and then lag them together and then screw them all in. He's going to put extra supports on these floor joists, like he called it sister. He sisters them up or something. So that should be pretty secure until it slowly rots again over the course of years. And then we just have to head that way. The closet is, that's a chair right there. It's to the right of that. And then the kitchen over here. So this whole section here, from here all the way back to the west end of the house, is just wet, soft, soggy wood. And it's not going to get any better. Anyway, okay, that's it. That's 10 minutes. That's plenty long enough to get the gist of what's going on around here. So we should have this done later on today. But yeah, you can see that nice new piece of wood right there, because the other one was rotted. So okay, well that's it for me. I'm going to sign off now. Nice day outside. Good working weather. So okay, there you have it. I will be back once we get this thing closer to done.